Scapegoat. So we're here just having a little chat about these guys, get a little bio about what they've been up to, just things like that. So can we start at the beginning, like all stories do? How did the band start? How did you guys get to know each other? Things like that.
Well, it started in 2013. Me and Esben had another band which we were kind of a bit tired of, so we started fooling around with some other stuff. We met Mika and we recorded the first album, got in contact with Riding Easy Records, sent him like a rough mixes, and that's how it all started.
So it's just like between friends, a couple of things, go right, and then this came out of it.
Yeah,
pretty much.
So let's start off with a nice easy one. What's with the band name?
The band name?
Yeah. Why?
Well, there's a guy that I know from my hometown. He is like humongous, and he is deaf on one ear.
Okay.
So he is like the original Monolord.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's.
So it was a little in joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
He plays in the band Mammoth Storm.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a little bit of fun, but taken it to a wider audience.
Exactly.
So he could never live it down.
Never.
So back as you were saying in like 2010, what was them initial influences for you to sound the way that you do? What bonded you together to make this type of music?
Well, we just wanted to make a really heavy record without any like boundaries.
Yeah.
We had no plan. We just recorded it. We put on. We didn't have like any amount of or predetermined way to record it. We had like on some of the tracks it's 4, 5, 6 guitars on there. Just we wanted to make a heavy record.
So there wasn't any band in particular that you were like, I like that sound, let's kind of go that direction, or it was just let's go in that, see where it takes you.
Yeah.
Okay. So at the beginning, like what was it? So Empress Rising. So how did that come to be? How did you start to make them songs, and how did you actually then get that format out? How did that become a thing at the beginning?
Well, I think I had some songs like in the back of my head, like doom-ish.
So little fragments.
Yeah, fragments here and there, and I think the song Audhumbla, that main riff there, I've had that since 2005, 2006.
Okay, so you've been sitting on it for a while.
Yeah, for a while, and those ideas popped up, and if we tuned down to B, and ideas just flowing. So took some old ideas, took some new ideas. Actually, the song Empress Rising came on the first rehearsal with the band, more or less.
So just jamming it out in a room, and it came natural.
There were no pre-ideas before that rehearsal. It just came out that one.
So I take it that was just solidifying that time, so then you could start thinking about new music after that.
Yeah.
So in that 7-year period from 2010
2013.
13, yeah. So in that period of time, you've done like a couple of releases, a couple of EPs and things like that. So how do you guys think you have evolved to get to here? Like it could be tech, it could be like the music itself. How do you guys think you've changed from then till now?
Well, both technically, me and Thomas and the sound wise, we all the time search new things, and we try to sort of inspire one another with new stuff, and with songwriting we're all the time writing. We never take a real break from anything. We continuously write new material.
Is this going to be more in a space, like a studio space, or is it more at home and then you record it then internet between each other and things like that?
It's both.
Yeah, because we live quite close to each other anyway, so we meet at the rehearsal once or twice per week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So just to smash things out.
Yeah.
But what about the gear side of things? How much has changed in that, or have you stayed quite true to that original setup that you had?
I think for guitar, pedals have been quite the same.
Yeah.
Just some things have changed, but the basics have been the same. Bass have been the same for quite a while.
Yeah, mostly like all the time seeking new equipment, both in basses and like pedals, just to fool around, play around, and get inspired. Yeah.
But now we've been using the same like pedals or like the main sound for quite some time now, because we haven't found anything that sounds better, and my guitar sound and Mika's bass sound really fits together, so we have a hard time like replacing that with something else.
So it's more like, as the years go on, it's more refinement instead of being experimentation.
Right.
So what about the side of production? Who do you guys use, and how did different companies get involved with you guys? Like how did that work?
We record, so far we've been recording everything ourselves in our rehearsal space, really tiny. I bet this place here is bigger than our rehearsal space.
Okay, so quite close quarters then. We have to get to know people.
So far Esben, he has been mixing and mastering, and it's been released on Riding Easy Records.
I think I might pick that up, like the Rust, the latest one on the table when we go back inside.
So, but the relationship we have with Riding Easy is really, we became really close friends, so it's really special. We always go there before or after tours and stay for a few days and hang out and
reflect on things. Well, that's good. It's always about the community, I think. Even though there are loads of musicians, it's also like the artists, like the screen printers, the promoters. Everyone has to work together to make it work. So, leading on from that, it's with the artwork that you've got on your releases and T-shirts and things like that. Do you guys do it yourself, or do you collaborate with artists? If so, who are they?
Both. For the visuals on the albums, we all the time like look for somewhere else, and we actually look for quite a long time before deciding anything. We want to do something fresh and something outside of the box. And for the merchandise, it's both I made our first design, and then we just
friends, or sometimes we see an artist on Instagram and we contact that guy and how much we want for a design and stuff. So
and then you give them a kind of little skeleton idea, and then they run it with it. So each time it's the same again, being organic, just the internet sitting there talking about. So I think the best way to see music is seeing you guys play it live. It doesn't matter if you've got the LP, even though I love them and things like that. The best way to consume music is to see it live.
True.
So I like to talk to bands about touring and gigs and what you guys feel beneficial, because you've got to travel. You guys are from Sweden. You've traveled a long way to get here. Got in the van, smelling each other's farts and feeling ill and all this sort of stuff. So why do you guys tour? What is the impetus to go and do this all the time?
It's that 1 hour on stage that still drives our engine all the time.
So,
there's so much shit going on tour, everybody's tired, it's bad food, you just eat white
beer.
It's white bread, chips and beer, and you feel fucking sick of that after a week, and then let alone 6 weeks. So but that 1 hour on stage that we get to do every night
makes everything else So do you think that touring and playing with other bands live on stage has helped you guys evolve, helped you guys get tighter?
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
And it's if you don't tour, it's less likely that you will have any success at all. Of course, you can be an internet kind of thing.
Yeah.
But those things often pass pretty fast.
Yeah.
So if you don't tour, you will not be seen unless you're
But it is that give and take. You've got to have that relationship with the crowd to go and see them in their home.
Sure, of course.
Not everybody's got the money to go to Berlin or London for Desert Fest and things like that.
I mean, meeting all the fans and new people like on the road, it's really cool. Getting some like feedback after the show and meeting them at the merch table. It's all worth it.
That's it. It is that community thing, and I've been in the UK metal scene for about 15-20 years, and I still think right now is the best time for it. Everyone seems to get involved and lifts everything else up.
Yeah.
So it's great. So, along with the touring, is there any crazy tour antics that you'd like to divulge?
No.
To tell the younger. No, it's all shit.
Well, it's some people think it's people that are not musicians. Often think that, well, you go away like on a holiday. Well, I do not. This is more time consuming, and the pay is not very good, and you will get you're more tired all the time than a regular like day job. But a day job is so boring compared to this. So if there's any advice to be told, it's like just go on and do it. Some months we come home with nothing, not even a single penny, and then we're out here again like 3 weeks later and doing it again.
All again.
And if you want to go somewhere, you gotta just go up, play.
And as you say, it's that thing of you could be like mentally exhausted just by sitting in a shit job and not caring, or wearing them bruises of honor after you've moved all the cabs about and played your set. Sit down with a beer. It's two different sides of the same coin.
It is.
So, is there anything new in the pipeline? Rust just came out. I've seen you've gone and done a lot of amazing builds. So, what's now new? What's going to be happening with you guys then?
This year we have two more tours planned that we're going to announce pretty soon.
Let us know. I'll help promote it.
So, and we're going to Psycho Las Vegas. We're playing Hellfest, Resurrection Fest, and a few other festivals. And then somewhere along the line, when we have the time, we're going to start working on some new songs.
Formulating something new. So like end of the year, beginning of next sort of thing.
Maybe,
Waiting. So the whole point of this channel is for me to shine the spotlight on bands that I think deserve it. Because there's these massive bands that always get the same promotion, the same write-up, and you guys don't get to say what you want. So this is no edits, no bullshit. So is there anybody that you think deserves the spotlight that doesn't quite get it enough? Bands that you've toured with, up-and-coming bands, or...
What was the duo's name?
Right now, this duo that we met in Nijmegen at the Sonic Whip Festival, it's a duo from the States called Insect Art. It's like really like dark, droney stuff. I think they should really deserve spotlight. It's really fucking good albums. 2 albums that I've heard, like it's amazing stuff.
I'll definitely need to check that out. You might even need to send me a link for that shit. What about yourself? Is there anybody there that you can think of off the top of your head? It's always, I'm sorry, it's always really bad when you're put on the spot. Think of something now.
We toured with the band Fire Breather. Really awesome band. Good guys. Toured with them in Scandinavia.
The singer looks like David Crosby.
Really, much like a young David Crosby.
So you were smitten. You just loved him straight away.
And as I said, our friends in Manstorm, coming out with a new record on John's label this year.
What a gentleman John is.
Yeah.
He's got so much time to speak to people and get them involved in the community. He's such a good guy. So, thank you very much for just a small sit down and getting to know you guys a little bit better.
Thanks.
I'll be seeing you very shortly, and I'll definitely pack some earplugs because that setup on the stage is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
I'll get this set up and sent to you in a week's time.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.